What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today's video is really cool. We're on this pond again. This is a public park pond slash subdivision pond. A lot of bass in here. There's bluegills and crappies as well, but today we're going to be going after those largemouth. I'm going to be trying some Senkos yet again. I just like to fish really slow when it is just absolutely terribly hot and humid. Today we're going between like 86 to 90 degrees. It's really hot. Cooling down a little bit with the wind, but overall, I mean, that water temperature is still, it's probably low to mid 80s. It's pretty warm. So we're gonna get in there and hopefully we're able to catch a few largemouth today, and I can give you a couple tips and tricks how I hook them when it's just so stinking hot. There's one. Nice little jump. Beautiful largemouth. Just a little guy. Oh, he's caught up in the weeds. Oh, I'm gonna have to horse him through there. Still on there. Hopefully I don't lose him. There we go. Oh, I lost my worm. Just a little guy. He was twitching that way out there in the boonies. And the first one falls victim to the 4-inch Yum Dinger. Beautiful largemouth. Boom. One down. 1,000 to go. There's one. That feels like a little bit better fish. Yeah, there we go. I think they're just out a little deeper. Fish number 2. Another largemouth. Man, he buried that worm almost completely down his throat. That is craziness. Second largemouth of the day, right here in the same exact spot. Haven't even moved. 2 fish down. There's another one. Fish number 3. Very next cast. They're digging so hard into these weeds. There we go. Another one. Not monsters, but that's okay. I'm just happy to be able to catch some. Pretty hot today. Going between upper 80s and low 90s. So one of the first things I like to do when it's hot is kind of just evaluate the shoreline, see what the fish are doing, if they're moved up shallow or not. And you can tell they're deep. So today I'm throwing a little Senko. I like to do real slow moving when it's this hot. And then those Senkos I can just let fall and get down to some of that deeper water. You could even throw a weighted wacky head on here, or a hook. A weighted wacky hook on here. That way it gets down just a little bit faster. But like I said, I like even really slow presentations. There's one. Just letting it sit. Very nice. This is on like a purple with a little bit of turquoise flake. This is actually a Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series little 4-inch worm. Nothing real big. It's probably 11, 12 incher, but just happy to be able to get a few largies. When you lift that bait off the bottom, you only want to move it like 4 inches at a time. Unless you can tell that these fish are going to be more aggressive, it's just best to move hard, but short movements all at the same time. So when you pick it up, you want to do a quick, fast couple twitches just to get that bait moving, but you don't want to drag it like 8 to 12 inches. You just want to move about 4 inches at a time. There's one. There must be like a little school of them on the backside of that island over there. An island, I mean island of weeds. Kind of like weeds that are just growing up, and there must be just a really nice spot. These bass are loving. This is a really dark fish. Almost looks like a smallmouth. He's so dark. Like, look at how green, deep tones this thing is. This is a black bass. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why he's so dark, but that is just crazy colors. Alrighty, we're gonna let him go. Another good tip is anywhere there's weeds, you want to throw this bait right on the outside of those weeds. Sometimes they'll be hiding in the weeds for a little bit of shade or some coverage, and then they'll see bait fish, or worms in my case, go by, and they'll come out of those weeds and nail your bait. I think these fish are slowing down with the storm that's blowing in. Typically it's the other way around. Whenever there's storms, some of the pressures change and the fish can really turn on. Doesn't seem to be the case today. Another good water tip is that if the water's pretty clear, you want to try to throw some clear natural colors. Green pumpkins, white, pearl, maybe some watermelon red. And then if the water's more stained, you want to throw things like black or black and blue. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Obviously, you see that storm rolling in front of me, and it's looking pretty nasty. It's getting ready to leave, and I see one. I'm going to try to pitch in there as fast as possible, and maybe he'll take a bite. He got it right as I'm getting ready to leave. And there we go. We will end the day officially with this guy. That is pretty gross. He's very skinny and kind of nasty. There we go. Last one. All right, guys. Storm's rolling in. I'm sure you can see that up there. It's getting pretty dark. It could be a little bit severe, so I'm gonna get on out of here. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's probably a little bit of a short one, but that's all right. We did end up catching some fish. I tried a few spots before this and nothing was biting, so I'm very thankful with those couple I got. And we'll be back out here again. I'm really excited to come back out here. Last year I came out here a few times and caught like one fish in 5 or 10 different trips. So this year I'm actually able to catch a couple fish out of here. So been a really good day. I want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.